Hello everybody, my name is Senator Rocket. Today I'm at the Tunbridge World Fair in the idyllic, bucolic town of Tunbridge, Vermont. This annual festival has been happening every year since 1867. It runs 4 days long and people come from far and wide to do carnival things. But the thing that makes Tunbridge World's Fair really Vermont is Antique Hill, which is a window into the past, what life was like right here in Vermont in ye old era. Now I want to go introduce you to my dear friend Rose, who has been here every year of her life. She and her mom are doing reenactments at the schoolhouse on Antique Hill. So let's go over there and hear their story. What are your names and where are we?
I'm Rose.
I'm Kathy, and we're in the 1840 schoolhouse at the Tunbridge Fair.
This is my 23rd year doing this. I started when I was 5 weeks old, I think. So I've been doing it ever since. I just love it.
So we're up on Antique Hill, which is where there's a lot of reenacting happening from all different time periods in Vermont. So this is 1840 to 1905. And there's also the log cabin, there's a post office, a general store, quilting, all sorts of things happening.
It's just such a display of community, I think. It's a social gathering and a display of local community. I'd say it's a tradition. It's just something I've done every year and it just brings me joy and I love it.
I grew up wondering if I belonged in a different era and time periods.
Oh yeah.
This gives us a chance to experience that and share that with other people. So I think it's a part of people walk up onto Antique Hill and into the log cabin, into the schoolhouse in awe of what life was like 180 years ago.
I love watching people come by. I love watching the little kids especially and just the wonder in their eyes when they kind of come up here and see everything that's going on. It just reminds me of like my childhood growing up at the fair.
Yeah.
I think it's so special. It's just like a storybook town. It's like a fairy tale. And so you're gonna meet so many unique, fun people.
Right.
And the energy. I think the energy is the biggest thing about the fair. It's like this total sensory experience. The sights and the sounds and the tastes and smells and all that stuff.
I totally agree.
For someone who's never been to the Tunbridge Fair, making sure they come up to Antique Hill because it's not, the rides are great, the fair food is amazing.
Yeah.
The animals are great. It's a great agricultural fair, but there's just a little piece of history still operating up here.
Yeah.
Come visit us at the fair, and if you're not here this year, come next year and bring your friends.
Just make sure you come into the schoolhouse.
And come say hi.
Yep.
That's it everybody, thank you for joining me today. The crowds are insane, the parking is insane, the energy is insane in all of the best ways. Come on out, it'd be great to see you next year. Thanks for joining me.